back to the SMS Weekly Digest.
We are the Mouth of South, and your anchors Dalton
and Callie.
This week's theme was Wild West. This was our winner.
And they submitted to this wonderful email.
That email could be a cowboy.
It could. What did cowboys eat?
Popular foods in the 1880s and iconic parts of cuisine in the Wild West include beans, fresh beef, dried meat, dried fruit, and salted pork. And beans were one of the most important foods of the Wild West. Let's check out more food on Spagooter.
And now, the weekly
Spagooter.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know.
What's your favorite? What's the best Wild West themed food? Burgers. What is your favorite Western food?
I would say rib.
What is your favorite Western food? Quesadillas.
Some animals in the Wild West include bison, grizzly bears, and horses.
And we all know that cowboys loved their horses, so they didn't have to walk.
Who likes walking?
I know, it's so stupid.
Yeah, no. CIA, cowboys in action at rodeos when they are betting money trying to win a horse. That's more lengthy than CIA, but we give you the first three initials, or first three letters of the acronym. So yeah, CIA. Yeah.
For this week, CIA is achievement. The A in CIA. Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
What have you completed this week?
Nothing really.
Why?
I've been procrastinating. Don't procrastinate. Just do your work when it's given to you. That way you don't have to do it all at once. And that's just one of the many ways you can show achievement. The A in CIA.
You know, I can picture this next secret staffer in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. If you can picture this next secret staffer in a cowboy hat, when you look at a picture of he or him or her from all those years ago, you will know exactly who it is. So, just imagine this person in a cowboy hat and the answer will come into your head. Good luck!
You'll never find a superstar student who's more fit for the Wild West like this next superstar student.
Yeah, if you see this person in the hall, make sure to greet this cowboy with a howdy.
Or a yeehaw.
Basically, like, get your work done, and if you're missing anything, like, try to make it up as fast as you can, and, like, if you need help, ask your teachers if you need anything. Yeah.
Thank you.
I do my work. I do it early. I do do it at home. And just get your work done. Be nice to teachers. Don't yell. Yup.
Alright, you all know what's coming here. Right before Art Atomic, you're gonna see the Mona Lisa in a cowboy hat. It's just inevitable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split up the work a little bit. I'm gonna draw the Mona Lisa while Callie over here draws a cowboy hat. Ready, set, go. Masterpiece, a work of art. On to Art Atomic. Callie, how far do you think a cowboy can ride on its horse in 4 minutes?
Pretty far.
Pretty far?
I mean, like, it depends on how fast the horse is going, but I think, like, it can go pretty far.
Mileage, give me a mileage.
7.
7. It can ride 7 miles in 4 minutes. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Yep, apparently a cowboy can ride a horse in 7 miles in 4 minutes. Okay. Wow.
Welcome back to I Can Do That in 4 Minutes. This week we're going to be hopping on one foot, and we've got Floyd and Kaylee. How are you guys feeling?
Gangsta? What kind of question is that? Everyone knows I'm gangsta.
How are you feeling? Good. All right, you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
You? Good luck. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Dang! Oh, that's not good. Woman down! And there we go.
Floyd, how does it feel to win? Like last time?
Gangsta!
Okay. How does it feel to be a horrible loser? No, I'm just kidding. How does it feel to lose?
Sad.
Horrible, just in general. Okay. Well, if you want to be like these little fellas, email us this email. Pass responsibly.
If you watch Western movies, you get a high five. And if you do not watch Western movies, you're still cool, just not as cool as the people who watch Western movies. So you don't get a high five, but
Something like a fist bump.
a fist bump? Yeah, yeah. People, for those who don't watch Westerns, you guys can get a fist bump.
Yeah.
You get a fist bump. Oh, that sounds weird. On the next clip.
Teacher high fives, teacher high fives, teacher high fives, give a teacher high five.
Welcome back to Principal's High Five. This week's Principal's High Five goes to Miss Pittman. Can you tell me why?
I mean, obviously, Miss Pittman is one of the best math teachers, maybe in the whole world as far as I'm concerned, but just loves her kids, loves her content, super passionate about education. Also, she's retiring this year. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So this is the last go-round that we have with Miss Pittman, and while we're extremely happy that she's going to reach this milestone in her career, we're upset that she's not going to be with us next year.
Yeah. Miss Pittman is just a really great math teacher. I mean, she loves what she does. She loves her students, and just the way she teaches her students, I just find It's really awesome.
Yeah.
She's an awesome teacher.
She sure is.
It's really sad to see her go, but you know, she's gonna do
We're happy.
greater things.
Yeah, we're happy for her, aren't we?
Yeah. All right. So thank you, Miss Pittman, for all that you do. You get a high five.
High five.
Oh, that's better.
In the Wild West, practical arts include weaving, mosaic work, and decorative arts like rug hooking and beading. These crafts were not just for artistic expression, but also for creating useful and beautiful items for everyday life.
Let's see what's going on in Practical Arts Focus.
My name is Mrs. Cook, and I'm the Applied Technology teacher as well as the Automation and Robotics teacher. And currently in my Automation and Robotics class, we are learning how to code special things. And in the videos that you saw, my students were asked to code a robot that could detect different colors of blocks. If it detected a wrong color of block, it would stop the automation system, and the students were to take that wrong color block off so that their system could resume with the right color blocks.
So we have this go through. We'll go put one more through. It goes through. And we put the red through. Frosting comes and removes it.
The American Wild West, a period from the mid-1800s to the 1920s, was a time of westward expansion, frontier life, and iconic figures like cowboys and outlaws. While romanticized in popular culture, the reality was a complex blend of settlement, conflict with Native Americans, and diverse people seeking new opportunities.
Check out more history facts on Weekly History Fact.
Yep.
Sports that originated in the Wild West still exist today and are fairly popular.
Yeah, these sports can include bull riding, calf roping, and horse racing. Now let's see what's going on in Joplin sports right now.
You know, Miss Foxwell's most recent play was a Western, but it was also her last play.
Yeah. In her mind, she will always remember that the last play she directed at SMS was a Western, and she will be proud of it. Now, let's see what she has to offer when it comes to relating to this Western theme in What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind. What is that nod? Oh my god!
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much.
Welcome to What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind.
Hey, you, freeze! I'm an Arizona Ranger and I come here to arrest you because you lost too many kids.
Well, according to Western rules,
Ow! What was that for?
it's a duel. You and I, high noon. We'll see who survives.
I bet I'm surviving.
I bet I'm the survivor.
One eternity later.
See you next week on What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind. Stay out of trouble, kids.
Callie, you ready for some dad jokes?
No.
Why are cowboys so bad at math? They're always rounding things up.
What do you call a pig that knows judo? A pork chop. How do you stop a bear from charging? You take away his credit cards. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Why was the belt sent to jail? Because it was holding up pants. I'm thinking of becoming a hitman. I'm told they make a killing.
You are about to get run over by this bull.
What?
Or this bison.
Wait, give them a chance.
Give them a chance? Fine. If you listen to this week's counselor's tip of the week, you don't have to get run over by a bull. Dang it, Callie. Or a bison.
Welcome.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Counselor's Corner. A wonderful lady named Kimberly Dana, who's a well-known author and a teacher at a middle school, describes middle school as being like Middle Earth. It's a magical journey filled with elves, dwarves, hobbits, kings, queens, and corrupt wizards. She says, word to the wise is to pick your traveling companions well. And what is she meaning by that is if you are hanging around friends who have negative behaviors, choose wisely. Find friends to hang out with that have more positive behaviors. That is your tip for the day. Go and have a great day. Bye.
Callie, do you have any Wild West memes?
Yeah, just a second.
Not bad. Not bad. But I have a better one. Get that out of here.
That's a pretty good meme.
It is a very good meme. It's a work of art. Now let's see more memes on Meme Moment.
Howdy, partner. You see, I'm eating me a good old bowl of that spagooter stuff. Why? Well, I'm in what you call a spaghetti western. What? That's preposterous! You mean to tell me that is not what a spaghetti western means? Well, I guess there's no reason for this anymore. Ah, the plate in my foot! Dagnabbit!
to the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared go at his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each step, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men they tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though he was 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more, 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that right before we're dead. 20 men had tried to take it, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make her play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red not clear leather for a bullet barely ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have well lived, but he made one fatal step when he tried to mash the ranger with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
If a grizzly bear attacks a bison, but a horse pushes the bear out of the way, how many times will a cowboy say y'all at the rodeo later that night?
23.
False. It would be 25. He would say it twice as he was walking out.
Oh, but I thought I carried the 2.
It's alright. Let's see what's going on in random questions. Or you're about to listen to some random questions.
If you could be a cowboy, would you be good or bad?
Well, cowboys and cowgirls, I would be the good one with the sheriff's badge and everything.
I would definitely be a good guy.
Bad outlaws.
Whatever would be most convenient for me in the situation.
I'd be like really, really bad, you know?
Bad. Of course. I'm Bad Boyer Brown. Don't you remember me from last year? I'm gonna steal your mustache.
After watching this week's digest, you should go find Wild West books in the library.
Don't you mean La Biblioteca? This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. On with La Biblioteca.
Books, bookity books, 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 bookity books, 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 bookity books, 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 books.
What book have you read recently?
The Outsiders.
Can you tell me a little bit about the book?
There's this kid called Pony Boy, and his mother and father passed away in a car accident, and he's been living with his brother, Dally, and his friends, Johnny, Soda Pop. I can't remember who else was the other person, but there's about 6 kids living in one house. And it was a pretty good book for who made it, but the only issue I had with it was mainly on the sadder side.
What was your favorite part of it?
My favorite part was whenever the boys had a talk and Blue 63 not 63, 64 Ford Mustang.
Thank you.
This is an important message from the SMS library. The last day to check out books is Friday, May 2nd. All books are due on Wednesday, May 7th.
National History Day students will be competing at state tomorrow. Good luck.
Map testing also starts next week.
You got this, South. You can do it. Map testing, you got this. You got this. You can do this.
Softball and track are in action next week. Don't miss your chance to see your team compete.
And good luck to all of those participating.
That concludes this week's Weekly Digest.
Peace out, South.